Sophie Cunningham, a WNBA star's journey. In today's video, we'll take you inside the remarkable story of Sophie Cunningham, an American pro basketball player and sharpshooting guard, now lighting it up for the Indiana Fever in the WNBA. From her humble beginnings on a Missouri farm to her legendary college run at the University of Missouri, her rise with the Phoenix Mercury, and her fresh start in Indiana, we're covering it all. You'll also get a glimpse into her close-knit family, deep-rooted faith, and personal life beyond the hardwood. If you love sports bios, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more amazing stories. Sophie Elizabeth Cunningham was born on August 16, 1996, in Columbia, Missouri. She was raised in a close, rural family community. Life on the farm gave Sophie a relentless work ethic right from the jump. Family stories recall Sophie and her sister Lindsay tackling chores, riding horses bareback, and spending countless hours outdoors. That upbringing crafted Sophie's balance, grit, and toughness, qualities that would become trademarks of her game. Sophie's parents, Jim and Paula Cunningham, were major influences on her journey. Paula was a standout multi-sport athlete, excelling in softball, basketball, and track before competing in track at Missouri. Jim, meanwhile, played college football. Their passion for sports and competitive drive were passed directly to their daughters. Sophie's older sister, Lindsay Cunningham, also shined as a basketball player. Both sisters starred at the University of Missouri and had always dreamed of playing side by side. Lindsay committed to Mizzou in 2017, and Sophie followed soon after, turning that dream into a reality. The sisters shared a powerful bond, symbolized by matching three-wave tattoos that represent faith, family, and unity, which shaped Sophie's life deeply. Growing up surrounded by athletic role models, Sophie was inspired daily. Lindsay often mentored Sophie like a coach, helping shape her skills and confidence. Their extended family, including their grandparents, Mama and Pawpaw, and a great-grandmother, were ever-present supporters, attending every Mizzou game. Sophie frequently credits her parents' wisdom and Lindsay's support as major drivers behind her discipline and love for basketball. Sophie spent her childhood in Columbia, Missouri, where she attended Rockbridge High School. It was here, at this public school just outside Columbia, that she exploded onto the scene as a basketball phenomenon. After graduating in 2015, she stayed close to home and committed to the University of Missouri in Columbia. From 2015 to 2019, she played for the Missouri Tigers women's basketball team. Sophie also focused on her education, starting with an undeclared major while etching her name in school record books. Her college legacy became one of the greatest in Mizzou history, as we'll dive into next. Staying true to her roots, Sophie remained deeply tied to Missouri throughout her academic and athletic career. She often said Missouri felt like home, and her family's legacy made Columbia the obvious choice. Sophie turned down offers from powerhouse programs across the country to represent her home state. At Rockbridge High School, she was a force of nature. Playing guard, she became the all-time leading scorer for the girls' basketball team with a total of 1,983 points. Her teams dominated the court, posting a staggering 102-18 record during her high school run. In her senior year, 2014 to 2015, Sophie's dominance on the court earned her the highest accolades. She was named the 2014 Gatorade Missouri Girls Basketball Player of the Year and selected as a McDonald's All-American, an honor reserved for the nation's best high school athletes. These distinctions cemented her status as Missouri's top prep player. Known for her scoring ability, rebounding strength, and fierce competitive edge, Sophie regularly delivered standout performances, leading Rockbridge to key victories. A memorable story from that year: when the football team's kicker got injured in 2014, Sophie stepped in to kick extra points, putting her team-first mentality on full display. By the time she graduated, she was more than just a star. She was a proven leader, a winner, and a name known far beyond Missouri. Her brilliance sparked a national recruitment frenzy and opened doors to the college basketball elite. That brilliance carried straight into college, where Sophie continued her scoring streak at the University of Missouri and became one of the program's all-time greats. From her freshman debut to her final senior game, she started all 129 contests, never missing a beat. In her first year, 2015 to 2016, she averaged 14.0 points and 5.8 rebounds per game, earning her the title of SEC Freshman of the Year. Each year that followed, she was honored on the All-SEC team, highlighted by 3 consecutive first-team All-SEC selections from 2016 to 2019, a feat few have matched. On a national level, Sophie rose to elite status. In her senior season, 2018 to 2019, she became the first Missouri player ever named an AP All-American, landing on the AP third team. That same year, she received honorable mention All-America honors from the WBCA. Her final college stats were impressive: 17.0 points, 5.4 rebounds, and 3.0 assists per game. She regularly ranked among SEC leaders, and in her junior year, she shot a staggering 54.2% from the field, tops in the nation, and led the SEC in three-point shooting at 45.7%. But Sophie's greatest legacy at Mizzou may be in the record books. She finished her career as Missouri's all-time leader in points and free throws made. She also ranked second in three-pointers made and fourth in assists, showcasing her all-around impact. Under her leadership, Mizzou made 4 straight NCAA tournament appearances, something the program had never achieved before. Along the way, she added more honors, multiple SEC Player of the Week awards, and finalist recognition for prestigious national awards like the Cheryl Miller Award. Among her major college accomplishments, Missouri's all-time leading scorer with 2,187 points, record holder for free throws made, 2016 SEC Freshman of the Year, the first in school history, 3-time first-team All-SEC 2019, AP third-team All-American, the first Missouri player to earn that distinction, 2019 USBWA, third-team All-American, 2019 WBCA Honorable Mention, and a key figure in 4 consecutive NCAA tournament bids. Her dazzling college career made her a top pick for the 2019 WNBA draft. Scouts raved about her scoring versatility, leadership pedigree, and competitive fire. Sophie left Mizzou as more than a record setter. She was a local legend and a torchbearer for the next generation of Tigers. Sophie Cunningham's pro journey began when the Phoenix Mercury selected her with the 13th overall pick in the 2019 WNBA draft. At the time, she was the highest draft pick in the history of Mizzou's women's basketball program. Sophie made the Mercury's opening day roster and saw limited minutes in her rookie year, appearing in 32 games with 5 starts and averaging 3.1 points per game. Still, she made an early impression by leading all rookies with an 88.2% free throw percentage and dropping a then career-high 19 points in a June 2019 game against Indiana. Over the next few seasons, Sophie's role steadily grew. Her playing time increased, and so did her impact on both ends of the court. By 2022, she had secured a starting spot. That season, she posted career highs in multiple categories, averaging 12.6 points, 4.4 rebounds per game, while shooting 44.9% from the field and 38.3% from deep. She established herself as one of Phoenix's premier shooters and a go-to scoring option. The following year, in 2023, she started 31 games and remained a reliable contributor, averaging 11.3 points per contest. During WNBA off-seasons, Sophie took her talents overseas. In 2019 to 2020, she joined the Melbourne Boomers of Australia's WNBL, where she averaged 11.6 points, 3.6 rebounds, and 2.3 assists. Playing abroad allowed her to hone her skills year-round and return to the WNBA in top form. After 6 seasons with the Mercury, her career entered a new phase. In January 2025, she was part of a blockbuster 4-team trade that landed her with the Indiana Fever. The team confirmed the news in a statement. The Indiana Fever have acquired guard Sophie Cunningham from the Phoenix Mercury as part of a 4-team trade. Fever GM Amber Cox added, "Cunningham was a player we have targeted for a while, one of the best shooters in our league." In Indiana, Sophie looks to lead, mentor, and contribute to a rising young squad. Beyond her playing career, Sophie has also begun building a presence in sports media. In December 2022, while still active in the WNBA, she accepted a position as an analyst for the Phoenix Suns NBA broadcasts. She now appears regularly on Suns Live, covering pregame, halftime, and postgame segments. This new venture highlights her charisma, deep understanding of the game, and a potential post-WNBA path in broadcasting. It also keeps her closely connected to the basketball world, even when not playing. Sophie Cunningham's impact on women's basketball is undeniable, particularly in Missouri. She helped revive Mizzou's program, put the school back on the national map, and set records that may stand for years. In Columbia and across the state, she's become a hometown icon and role model for aspiring athletes. Coaches and teammates consistently highlight her leadership and relentless drive. During her college years, she was the heart and soul of the team. In the WNBA, she's known for her toughness, competitive edge, and elite three-point shooting. As Indiana's GM said, she is a fierce competitor, works incredibly hard on both ends of the floor, and is one of the best shooters in our league. Her long-range accuracy and energy can either ignite a bench unit or elevate a lineup of stars. Off the court, Sophie's personality continues to win fans over. She's known for her confidence, bold fashion, and authentic social media presence, which have helped her grow a loyal following as the WNBA's visibility expands. Through interviews and community events, she shares her core values of faith, family, and hard work, messages that resonate with fans and young athletes alike. From Missouri trailblazer to veteran leader, Sophie's story is one of perseverance, passion, and staying true to yourself. In her personal life, Sophie Cunningham is just as dynamic. She's outgoing, energetic, and grounded by her rural roots. Her favorite hobbies include singing, swimming, fishing, and riding horses on the family farm. She earned a black belt in Taekwondo by age 6, a testament to her early focus and drive. Family remains central to her life, and she often says that being in nature and spending time with loved ones keeps her centered. Sophie has also become known for her bold, fashion-forward flair. She frequently posts her pregame fits and behind-the-scenes moments on social media, showcasing a confident, playful style. In 2024, one outfit in particular went viral, a Love Island-inspired cutout dress that showed off her tan lines as she arrived at a game. The look sparked a flurry of online chatter. When asked about it later, Sophie laughed and revealed, "Actually, my mom picked that outfit out," handling the buzz with humor and charm. The moment captured her outgoing personality and her comfort in being unapologetically herself in the spotlight. With over 250,000 followers, Sophie blends basketball content with candid snapshots, personal reflections, and humor, making her social media presence both authentic and engaging. She's often described as blue-collar at heart, someone who takes pride in hard work and stays grounded on and off the court. Teammates and coaches consistently praise her as approachable, driven, and full of contagious energy that lights up any locker room. Faith is another cornerstone of Sophie Cunningham's life. A devoted Christian, she speaks openly about how her relationship with God shapes her mindset and career. Before every game, she follows a meaningful ritual, drawing a cross on her shoes, then her knees, heart, and forehead, a quiet but powerful act to focus her intentions and remind herself who she plays for. In interviews, she's explained that this routine helps calm her nerves and anchor her spirit. Her social media often features Bible verses and faith-driven messages. At one point, she pinned a quote from Romans 8:28. God promises to work all things to good for those who love him. She's also shared that when she was drafted, she felt completely at peace, saying, "I knew that this is where God wanted me to be." Sophie and her sister Lindsay even share matching wrist tattoos of a three-wave design, rooted in scripture and symbolizing the bond between faith and family. For Sophie, faith isn't a side note, it's central. It influences how she plays, how she leads, and how she navigates the public eye, making her an inspiration not just in sports, but in character. When it comes to her dating life, Sophie has kept things private and refreshingly candid. Publicly, she's made it clear that her primary focus has been her career, her spiritual life, and personal development. On social media, she has joked about being single and not in any rush to find a boyfriend, embracing her independence with a lighthearted attitude. No confirmed relationships or romantic ties have been made public, and Sophie seems to be content directing her energy toward basketball, faith, and family. Her approach to privacy and self-prioritization has resonated with fans who admire her for staying true to her values. Sophie's lifestyle reflects her roots and her profession. Off the court, she keeps active and grounded. She spends lots of time outside, often with family, enjoying the simple pleasures of her Missouri upbringing. Whether she's horseback riding, fishing, or just soaking in nature, Sophie stays connected to the lifestyle that shaped her. She also maintains a rigorous year-round training and conditioning routine to stay at peak performance. Though she keeps the specifics under wraps, it's clear she's dedicated to the discipline required of a top-level athlete. Fashion is a standout element of Sophie Cunningham's lifestyle. She regularly grabs headlines with her daring, eye-catching looks. Fox News even spotlighted her pregame style, highlighting how she confidently rocked unique dresses and didn't flinch at criticism, joking that her mom had signed off on her now viral outfit. Sophie has built a personal brand rooted in boldness, confidence, and individuality. On social media, she often strikes poses in outfits that blend athletic performance with high-end flair. She's also carved out space in the brand world, aligning with companies that reflect her lifestyle. Among her partnerships, she's teamed up with Quest Nutrition and is a sponsored Adidas athlete, often spotted in Adidas gear during games. These endorsements reinforce her image as energetic, health-conscious, and authentic. Sophie has successfully fused her Missouri roots, family values, hard work, and love for the outdoors with the contemporary role of an athlete influencer navigating style, performance, and public life. As of 2025, Sophie Cunningham has built a solid financial foundation. Her estimated net worth sits around $1.5 million, thanks to a combination of WNBA earnings and endorsement deals. Her core income comes from basketball. She signed a one-year extension with Phoenix in early 2025, worth $100,000, while her 2024 salary was about $120,000. But she doesn't rely on just her WNBA paycheck. Sophie supplements her income through brand partnerships and media roles. As an Adidas athlete and a spokesperson for products like Quest bars and skincare lines, she pulls in endorsement earnings that stack up over time. She's also received compensation for her work as a broadcast analyst. While specific figures remain private, experts estimate her total income, including basketball, endorsements, and media work, falls into the low to mid seven-figure range, with her current net worth of $1.5 million reflecting that growth. In terms of where she lives, Sophie's career path has shaped her journey across cities. Born and raised in Columbia, Missouri, she stayed local for high school and college, building her legacy in her hometown. Once drafted into the WNBA, she split her time between Phoenix, Arizona, where the Mercury play, and Columbia, returning home in the off-season. Now, in 2025, with her trade to the Indiana Fever, she's made Indianapolis or its surrounding area her new home base. There's no indication she owns vacation properties or real estate investments elsewhere. Like many young pros, she likely rents as needed in each city. Still, she speaks with great pride about her Missouri roots and considers Columbia home. Her sense of place is anchored in family and community, even as her professional life has taken her across the country. And that's a wrap on Sophie Cunningham's inspiring journey. If you enjoyed learning about her life, don't forget to like this video, leave a comment below, share it with others, and subscribe to our channel for more compelling stories.